What is up, ladies and gentlemen? CJ the Cheese DJ here, and we are back with another Ark Insight. And today, guys, we are comparing the Amargasaurus versus the I can't get the camera in angle. Versus the Bronto. So, guys, we'll be going over their abilities and a matchup of how they face each other in a battle to the death. So, without further ado, let's jump into their base level 1 stats. Now, for the Bronto here, we have 1863 health, 240 stamina, 1600 weight, and 125.8 melee damage. So, obviously, in terms of weight, he's a much bigger, bulkier boy, so he's going to have a lot more weight than our poor little Amargasaurus here. But let's take a look at the Amargasaurus' stats. 1250 health, 425 stamina, 475 weight, and then the 125.8% melee damage. So, obviously, the Bronto is going to be a lot bigger. He's going to be a lot slower. He possibly will deal more damage than the Amargasaurus. I'm pretty sure that the Bronto's base melee damage is a lot stronger than the Amargasaurus's, but let's find out here anyway. So, we got the Bronto boy, and yeah, you can definitely tell that the Amargasaurus will win a running match in between the two of them. So you definitely do not want to take your Bronto out and around to traverse the maps of Ark. You can put a platform saddle on him as well, though, I should mention. So if you do want to do like a bit of a nomad run with just like a Bronto, you can, because they've got that platform saddle and you can kind of just like cruise around and do what you want on the back of your Bronto. But do take note, if you do opt for that, you cannot cryo them up once you put the platform saddle on them. Once you put the platform saddle with structures on them, I should clarify, because then they won't fit in their cryopod due to the platform saddle. Now, let's take a look at the Bronto's attacks. He has a tail swing attack, which he can also use to harvest berries. And where is our Listro? And you can see there, he also does a massive knockback with his tail swing. So the tail swing base damage of 75. So he does actually hit harder than the Amargasaurus does. So that's rather interesting. But that's literally all the Bronto can do for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, 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 little dude. It's a Listro, mate. What's he going to do to you? So, like I mentioned, the Bronto has access to a platform saddle and his standard saddle. To get each of these, the standard saddle is level 63. Platform saddle is level 82. So, quite a big difference. We'll chuck on the platform saddles. And if you guys are playing on PC as well, you also have the S Plus platform saddle, which I believe is slightly bigger. As soon as I find it, here it is. Okay, we got 20 of them. So I believe these you can actually use on his platform saddles and extend the platform. So what we're going to do, let's whack his platform saddle on. There we go. You can see there, that's the platform saddle. So it's pretty decently sized to get a small base up and running on it. And then you have the S Plus platforms, which allow you to build on top of the Bronto platform saddle, which I believe you can then go ahead and use it to actually snap stuff to. Let's just double check here. I'm pretty sure like foundations and all that sort of stuff now snap to the... No, they don't. I'm not too sure what the benefits are of the extra platform saddle. Has snap points for walls and ceilings. Okay. So that's pretty much it. So you can snap your walls and ceilings on, which I guess is a good thing, because if you don't need to worry about having everything lined up and everything like that, it's a lot easier. So let's just grab a stack of walls here, and yeah, there you go. You can see there. So you can actually outfit the base with just walls. And also, if you've got ceilings, I'm assuming that you can extend the ceilings out as well. And you can see there, yeah. So we're able to extend the ceilings out. I'm going to wager it's probably only 2 out, but still, that makes things a little bit nicer and easier to build on the back of the platform saddles. So that's all the Bronto can really do for you, unfortunately. He doesn't really do much else. I definitely think he's one of the creatures that needs a TLC. Like, he doesn't even have a stomp attack or anything like that. All he's got is his little tail... Well, I say little. All he's got is his massive tail swing, and that's it. So I kind of feel bad for him, because there's a lot of keys that aren't used for him. Like, you've got spacebar, you've got his secondary attack, which is just his primary attack again. You've got C, you've got control. You can do a lot of stuff with the Bronto if he gets a TLC. Now, as for the Amargasaurus, his saddle requirement is level 55. You can see there, Amargasaurus spikes fiber, hide, and metal. Relatively easy to get if you're playing on Lost Island. He only spawns on Lost Island, so keep that in mind as well. If you are looking for one, you'll only find them on Lost Island. Now, he's got 3 different spike attacks. He's got an armor-piercing attack, which causes your main attacks to deal more damage over time. He's got a fire spike, which deals fire damage over time, and then an ice spike, which eventually freezes over time. So a lot of those attacks are really solid. You can see there it does apply it in an area of effect, and you can chain multiple of them together as well. You can see down there in the bottom left hand corner that denotes how many spikes we have left, and they will slowly replenish over time. So keep that in mind. He also has 4 different primary attacks: a bite attack, a neck swing attack, which will also apply his spike debuff to whatever it is that he's attacking. He has tail slaps, which you can see there, are triggered from looking at the back of him and turning the camera. And then he has a stomp attack, which is triggered by looking straight down. Now, like I mentioned, his neck attack is the only one that triggers his extra plate effects. So keep that in mind. If you want to deal a little bit of extra damage, you can definitely go ahead and do so using his neck attack. You can see there, we've triggered the armor reduction on the Anki, and he's taking significantly more damage as well. So keep that in mind for your Amargasaurus. The Amargasaurus also has the ability to harvest berries as well, very similarly to the Bronto. The Bronto is definitely the better berry gatherer in terms of pure berries. However, the Amargasaurus is a lot more maneuverable, so that could potentially outweigh how well the Bronto is. And you saw there its base melee damage was 50, I believe. Let's just double check. 56. So each attack does a certain amount of damage. The stomp attack is the strongest, dealing 69 damage. So keep that in mind. That's your base attacks. But yeah, that's other than that. Oh, also his spikes you can rip off of him and put him into tree sap taps, and that will increase the amount of tree sap that is produced from these taps. So all in all, he's a really solid tame. I'm really a big fan of the Amargasaurus and his spikes and everything like that. It's definitely worth bringing one with you pretty much wherever you go if you're going to be doing some killing and stuff like that, because these spikes really help out. So I'd heavily recommend getting an Amargasaurus. But as for taming them, Bronto is a standard knockout tame. Amargasaurus is more of a pain in the ass, where you have to sync up its temperature to yours using soups or broths. Then you have to go hunting with it. You have to feed it as well as heal it with sweet veggie cakes when it gets low on health. Otherwise, you'll lose taming effectiveness. But it is worth checking out Captain Fat Dog's traps. He has a marvelous trap for these guys that I'd heavily recommend you use if you do plan on taming one of these guys up. Also, he has the ability to strafe, so you can actually enable your fixed movement, which will cause your Amargasaurus to run it in a straight line. And you can fire spikes off like this, which allows you to be a little bit more precise, and you don't have to worry about having to constantly turn your camera due to the fact that you're trying to aim. So you toggle that by hitting spacebar. But guys, that is everything. That's all their abilities and everything like that. So let's get them in a battle to the death and see who comes out on top. My money is honestly on the Bronto. The Bronto does have higher base HP, but he also has a crap ton higher amount of health. So that's why I reckon the Bronto will come out on top. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments before we start the fight. We're going to get the fight ready, and I'll bring you guys back in a sec. Alrighty guys, here we go. The battle is about to begin. My money is still on the Bronto. Quickly leave a comment who you think is going to win, but let's get into it. So the Amargasaurus is going to fire... Ooh! We have an outlier. We have a crazy Maywing coming in on the fight. You're not supposed to be a part of this, buddy. Let's reset the fight. Is there anyone else? Hold on. Let's claim the Bronto again. There we go. That should fix things up. You go bye-bye. I didn't realize I had so many different dinos over here. Let's just end these guys to make sure that we don't get any more of those. So yeah, we're gonna quickly fix up his health, and we'll bring the fight right back. Alrighty guys, they are all fixed up. Let's get the fight underway. So already the Amargasaurus is under attack. His armor spikes are dealing an extra 6 damage, but the Bronto just has way too much health, I think. This also could factor in the... Oh, I mean, now he's dealing damage because he's actually fired his spikes, but take note that his spikes don't actually survive the entire bout. You can see that they are taking a bit of extra damage. But so far, the Amargasaurus is definitely putting up more of a fight than the Bronto is. I think due to the Bronto's slow attacking speed and the Amargasaurus's armor plating. Yeah, the Amargasaurus only took about half damage. These guys weren't there for the fight, were they? I don't think they were. But yeah, the Amargasaurus definitely coming out on top of that one. I wasn't expecting the Amargasaurus to win, to be completely honest. My money was definitely on the Bronto, just because of how much bigger and tankier he is. But it seems to me that the Amargasaurus's armor-piercing spikes and stuff like that definitely came in clutch there. I love how we're floating on our Amargasaurus. We're just going to deal with this sucker. Even though he's clamped onto the side of us. Can you go away, dude? But, yeah, Amargasaurus coming out there with the victory. So, guys, that's going to wrap up this video for today. Let me know what you thought of it down below in the comments. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.